And thank you, everybody at home. All right, I'm gonna toss the baton over to Tina. She's coming up next. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Valerie just got done saying it. We're just playing it right now. And I'm gonna start this hour by saying the same thing. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Tina Jennings. We've taken care of your feet. Val took care of your feet. Now this whole hour is about storage and organization. And if you're thinking, yeah, storage and organization, I'll get around to it. Now, today's the time. Get your first purchase, get on that journey, and it is super duper easy. I promise the ladies that are joining me this hour have some great items for you. But before we start rocking and rolling, a part of that Customer Appreciation Month you just saw, I wanna let you know, one thing, there's gonna be lots, but one thing you can do is if you have an HSN credit card and you see anything you love, you can add an extra flex pay onto anything. So if you see that it says 2, you can do 3, 4, you can do 5, et cetera, et cetera. So take advantage while we're saying thank you, and we're doing some great stuff for you this month. So the first thing we're gonna start out when we're talking about storage and organization is, I feel like we have places for our clothes, we have places for our shoes, but what about our handbags? Where do they go? Where are they right now? Are they up on a shelf? Are they on the ground? Do you even remember what you had? Are they all kind of stuffed somewhere? Well, we have the swiveling handbag organizer. By the way, you're gonna get 2 of them. So even my ladies that have a lot of bags, you're gonna be able to find a home for all of them. It's gonna be a perfect place, get them off the ground. Not only that, you're gonna be able to see them and be like, oh yeah, this great bag, it's in season, let's do it. Let me show you what it looks like. I know we were just showing you kind of adding things to it, but this is what they look like. There's 2 of them in this pack. They're this smoke gray color. We're taking $10 off today, brings it under $20 for you for this. I'm gonna show you everything that this can do, and I know you wanna see it. Our home BFF, Alexandra Baker's here to do
Tina. How are you?
that.
Good morning to you. How are you?
And you
I love this. Now, if I was given $1 for every time our wonderful HSN manufacturers sent me a product, Tina, and I said, I will never use this. This is unusual. I don't know if I'll ever use it, but I have to put it in my closet because I have to practice so I can share with everyone. And then I use it every single day. And do you know what? When you're organized and when you can see your bags, it's just joy. You feel so happy because you can actually see and utilize the bags that you have as opposed to them being hidden away. You don't know what you have. Because you're receiving 2, look at how we've displayed them for you right here. Whether it's your handbags, your crossbodies, it swivels, it goes all the way around so you can really turn things around. But not only swiveling here, here's what's most important. It swivels here. Individually. And if you notice, if you come in, you can see that each of the little hangers, you can put the double thicker straps or you can put the more narrow straps. So right here, let's go
So
over
you could
to
utilize
this
both
one.
sides.
Yes, you can do both sides. So if I need to maneuver and move this bag over and have, you know, the larger handles, or I can just take a skinny little strap and put it on the little notches, and then everything swivels and moves around to accommodate. So now when I'm going to dinner on a Friday night, I don't have to dig and search and just stay with that big bag. I can just, you know, take my favorite little crossbody, a little evening bag. It's all about enjoying the items that you have, and you're going to enjoy them more when you can see them. This is like, what is it? Keep it simple,
Yeah.
right? Keep it simple, kiss. So simple, so easy. And then there's more, believe it or not. I can go ahead and instead of using it side by side, where is the bottom here? I can go ahead and hook the bottom. Do you see how, you see there's the hook right there? If I don't want to have them side by side, because in my closet, for whatever reason, it's a little bit more limited. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the slimmer profile, I'm gonna put the thicker ones here, and now I can make it, I can elongate it and stack it and use them on top of it and make it longer.
Right.
It holds 40 pounds.
Good.
Each of the little hangers holds 10 pounds.
I'm a big bag lady. All my bags are like ginormous.
My bigger ones are right over here.
There we go.
So
this is me. So I need all 40 pounds.
Right? So if you have your larger bags, if you have your tote bags, whether it's the bags that you're carrying daily, your fun tote bags to go to, you know, the gym or school, you've got the baby bag with everything inside it, this is going to work so well for you.
And I feel like if I said, think about right now at home, where are your bags? Are they up on a shelf? Are they in boxes? Are they on the floor, kind of tucked underneath all of your shirts and everything?
Probably.
When was the last time you saw all of them? Or when was the last time you switched out a bag because you were like, oh, I totally forgot I have this fun little bag that I can use. And we buy so many of them, we spend money, we loved them, and then we forget. And I usually never remember I have something until I move.
Well, right.
And I'm like,
that is so
I
sad.
forgot I had that.
Right. You know what? There's nothing more frustrating than, you know, getting ready for a beautiful dinner. You're excited to have date night with your husband. You're getting dressed and you either can't find your favorite pair of shoes or you can't find, that happened to me just a few weeks ago and they were right in front of my eyes. I just didn't see them. And then, or you can't find that favorite bag. And so when we get dust covers, and believe me, as a home organization expert, I mean, I love to keep things organized. I like everything has a place. So you can imagine, Tina, before this, I had everything in dust covers, but then you don't see. So how much more often will I remember, ooh, this was a Christmas present from last year. Troy gave it to me. I love this bag. It's going to be used so much more if it's out and I can see it. And then, of course, you can see how easy this would be to put belts, to put scarves. You could even hang some jewelry on any of the hangers. Such a simple, beautiful item that's going to work so well for you. Because I have to ask you, what are you doing now? And you're probably using these dust covers, or you have everything stacked on top of the closet and you can't really reach them. So you tend to use the same 2 bags all the time.
By the way, if you are looking for a gift for somebody, whether, you know, it's for Mother's Day or a birthday or something, and you think, this person has everything, what can I get them?
Your girlfriend. This. You know, that's a great idea.
Because the one thing, she loves bags.
She loves bags.
I don't want to get her another bag. She has a lot of bags. What about a place to put the bags? And it's a 2-pack. So even if, she'll never know, keep one and give one,
you can do that.
Can do both.
You know, do you ever, you catch up with your girlfriend, you go to lunch, or maybe, you know, the ladies from your Bible study, or just, you know, the little group of ladies from the center, or just your girlfriends and you're getting together. You always feel like you want to bring something. I mean, I just had lunch with my girlfriend Rachel last week. I knew she was going to bring me something. She brought me these amazing keto cupcake mix from her company. And then I brought her some Caress hand lotion and cream. I love to give gifts. So you're so right. Can you imagine if I had one of these, just wrap it in a little cello or put a little tissue and stick it in a gift bag? Your friends do appreciate gifts like that, so definitely stock up on a couple for yourself. I do wish I had 4. I do want to get a couple more because I have 2. They're loaded and I use them every day. I want to double stack them.
So that's your problem, is you need more of these.
I need just 2 more, okay? So that I can have 2 that are double stacked and I can really see all my fun bags. Remember I told you I brought my bags in?
Yeah. So usually the bags that we have out here would be, you know, bags that we do just for this display. Alexandra's like, the ones that are out here, these are mine.
I insist. Please.
These are my bags.
Let me bring some of my bags so it really looks like this is what I'm talking about. This is what it looks like.
Look, for under $20, this would be such a great gift for the person that has everything. It's something unique. It's something that they'll absolutely use. And a lot of times you don't know you need it until you have it. And you're like, I don't know how I lived without it.
Something you need for sure.
Absolutely. So item number 625936 on this one. We have a lot. Alexandra's not going anywhere, but we're going to learn a little bit about beauty benefits.
We're thrilled to work with QVC and HSN on Beauty with Benefits.
You know us from our stories about lifestyle trends.
But many of us also have cancer stories.
My mom's been cancer-free since 2017.
And I'm a thyroid cancer survivor. Now, help brave people living and working with cancer.
Shop Beauty with Benefits and your purchase supports cancer and careers. Plus, get amazing items in the Skip with Purchase bag.
Because brave is beautiful.
She by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Okay, we're gonna continue on with our storage and organization. We just took care of your handbags, giving them a home in your closet. Now let's talk about storage and organization on the go, in your car. What about when you do groceries? Do you find that kind of when you open up the trunk and everything's just all over the place? You've got like lemons and apples that have rolled into weird places. You've got cans that have fallen out of the bags. What if it had a home? What if everything you keep in your car had a home? What if all of your, wipes and your water that you want to keep in your car, just like that, had a place in your car, something that's collapsible. There we go. When I was talking about your groceries, I don't know, I'm always like, am I driving weird? Why are all my groceries all over the place when I open up the trunk? It can't just be me. This is the collapsible trunk organizer, but it also has an insulated cooler that comes with it as well. And Alexandra, I feel like just the insulated cooler is worth the $16.65.
You're not kidding. You can
that this
fill
comes
this up.
with. We have it in the black, the navy, and the red. So we do still have 3 colors available, so you want it to look pretty. But it's got the 3 compartments, so you have that, and you have the cooler that comes in it. So $16.65, we've knocked $9 off the price for this for clearance. But again, having a home for everything.
Yes, I just shared with you, I'm passionate about everything has its place. There's a time and a place for everything. And that includes your car, okay? So I want you to be organized in all of your areas, especially also in your car. It's just safe and it's wise. And you can see it's 28 inches long. This is going to be able, we're all trying to get away from having so many grocery bags. You could go ahead and put this in the shopping cart.
Oh, yeah.
Fill it up with your fresh produce, your vegetables. You don't have to bag everything. You can have your cheese or your bread. Look at this. This looks like some really nice cheese and breads. And then your wine. And then this way, you're going to put this in the back of the car and have that security of knowing that things are not going to wobble and slosh around. And even more importantly, you're not going to have those awful plastic bags. It's easy to carry because it has the 2 handles right here. I can choose to use all 3 compartments as I've shown here, or I can use 2 compartments and then leave the middle and fill it with lots of ice cold waters or piping hot soup. Do you know what I did, Tina? I filled up a red cooler with about 24 small water bottles.
Right.
It's sitting in my green room. I left it on the table when I came out here. I'm so sorry.
Really?
No, really. I filled it up with, so when I go back, I filled it up. I'm so sorry. But you get the point. Just pretend that there's ice cold bottles in here, lots of bottles, and then you could also keep soup in here and keep them warm. I love this idea. And then you're going to use this in more areas than just your car.
And I love that it's collapsible, so you don't always have to have it like out all the time.
You don't have to have it out all the time.
So when you're not grocery shopping, or you're, the soccer mom, or the coach, the Little League coach, and you're wanting to put everything in there, you can collapse it when you don't need it. Bring it out when you're ready, which makes this super easy. And what I love about this cooler, I came from Arizona.
Yes.
I don't know what it's like here in Florida, but if
you're gonna know soon.
I know, right? In the summertime. But if you're in Arizona, there's no going to the grocery store and then stopping by the bank and then going home. If you bought ice cream or anything, you have to go home right away. This insulated cooler gives me a little bit of time.
It does.
I can put it in here. The ice cream will be fine if I stop by the bank and drop off, something at the UPS store or something, and then go home. It's like an added extra time on my groceries.
It gives you
for a
the
moment.
extra time. And of course, you're not going to just use this for groceries, but you could also fill this with a couple bottles of I'm the queen of windshield wiper fluid. Joy says, I think I should put stock in windshield wiper fluid. Nobody, because that's another thing we have in Florida. We have these large bugs that, boom, love to hit the screen, hit the windshield, especially when you're crossing Alligator Alley, as I do. And so you could put windshield wiper fluid. You could put jumper cables. You could put your compression, the compressor, that we sell here to inflate the tire if you need it. You could fill this with your knitting supplies, with toys for the kids when they're in the car, right?
Put this between the kids, put all of your fun games or whatever,
toys,
snacks.
And sometimes their electronics need to stay cool, so you can slip that in and then keep that right here. So this is nice and roomy. Let's go over the dimensions. It's made of nylon. It's incredibly durable, but it's 20 inches long. It's 14 inches deep, so some nice depth. And then it stands right here in the middle, 10 inches tall, just so that you know. So keep all of those items that are floating around in your car. I, at one point, was using something similar to this unit for files. I always have work with me. I'm always doing, I've learned to just adapt and work wherever I am. And so I love keeping, I can keep files, I can keep work with me and have everything organized even when I'm in the car.
And by the way, did we mention that they do have the little extra pockets on the outside?
Thank you for reminding me. The mesh pockets on the side are fantastic. Look how nice that is for a picnic. You can actually see what you have. Here it is being used for those jumper cables and all those, all the whatnot that you keep in the way back of the car. And of course, now the eggs, the bread, everything has a place nice and secure. Your wine, your soda bottles, those are not going to collapse. And then these are the mesh pockets that are located.
They're both sides.
On both sides. This looks so yummy. Look at the fruit and the bread and the cheese. Isn't it nice?
Everything that's in there.
You could just go to a picnic just like that.
And when
Very nice.
we were looking at it in the video, how they had all the stuff that goes into your car in it. If, maybe you're sending off, a college student for the first time, or somebody's, leaving, you're about to have empty nest, or they're getting their first apartment.
That's correct.
Fill it with all of those emergency things that go into a car. Buy this, fill it up, put it in the car, because that's something maybe the younger 20-something
so they don't have to stop every 5 minutes.
And they won't think of that.
You've given me a good idea too.
Oh my gosh.
I can put, I always have my juice bottles and I have fresh fruit with me and little snacks. So this way, this will go in the car. This is going to work well. On the floor behind one of the seats, you could position this. It's just the right size. It'll fit there. Or, as we mentioned, in the trunk or in the back of the car.
Absolutely. I love how, the kids are at the park or they're in soccer practice or baseball practice, and I know all of that's gonna start rocking and rolling here.
It's a 2-in-1.
Shortly, take everything, just put it in there. You're not carrying so many bags.
Exactly. It's a 2-in-1. Because remember, it's the cooler or the warmer. Things stay warm, things stay cool or cold. And then, of course, you've got the 3 compartments, so it really is like a 2-in-1. Yeah, 2-in-1
So that's the navy, the one that Alexandra has in her hands. We have it in the red or the black, so you can pick a color. $16.65. If you do use your HSN credit card I mentioned earlier, you can break this into 2 flex payments. And also that's $8.33 a month. You can get it home for that first one. So the item number is 602447 on this. It's super just easy.
It's easy and it collapses completely flat. Did you see this? So when it's not in use, completely flat, okay?
And there you go. Collapsible when you're not using it. Bring it out, ready to rock and roll.
They want us to show the compression bag? I've got one right here.
Oh my gosh, look at how
I've got one. I just happen to have a compression bag. Look at that.
This is the Store Smith compression storage bag. It's an 8-piece set. Which is basically for the jumbo totes and for the jumbo compression bags. So these are those bags where you pack all the stuff inside of it and then use your vacuum and it goes, and it like shrinks down. All you do is pack it, zip it, use your vacuum, then they kind of squeeze down, and that's when you store them away. So that protects it from moisture, dirt, odors, bugs, for everything, whether you're doing your blankets, whether you're doing stuffed animals, you're doing sweaters, you're doing your, whatever it is, it stays in there. I love when Alexandra does this presentation with me because she pulls out like so many things. Jumbo, huge, floral stripe, gray, leopard, or navy. Max weight is 40 pounds in there. It's a 5-year warranty on those. $42.45. We've taken $18 off of it. Item number 559087 on that. So I want to let you know because we've brought that down.
Fantastic for your comforters when you're putting away the bulky comforters. You're like, what am I going to put all this
during like the warmer
this
months.
Sherpa now that it's getting warmer?
It's big.
Yeah, they're big. You fold it, compress it,
goes
like that. And then if you compress things correctly, you could put them in this.
Look at that.
Isn't this great?
We call that a transition, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't even know I was doing that.
By the way, when I saw this, before I saw it in person, I told Alexandra, these seem so substantial, even though they're so lightweight, even though they're so easy. But this is the 5-drawer rolling storage chest. So this is when you need a dresser or, you know, a dresser drawer somewhere, but you don't wanna go get like the massive dresser drawer. You just need something, and to me, these are probably some of the better looking ones that I've seen. They just look really nice. So we have the bronze, and then the one you're looking at there is the white gray. So you have two options, so whatever your decor is in your home. We took $46 off of this, Alexandra. Brings it under $75 for us. We have FlexPay available, 4 for everybody, 5 if you're using your HSN credit card. But these, I think, just look so nice.
They look incredible.
I love the way it looks.
This completely collapses, so if you ever really needed to put it away, it completely collapses. You're going to pop open the drawers. These are canvas. But did you notice it's got that beautiful wood look? So it's kind of like we were backstage, and there's a wall that has wallpaper, but it's made to look like wood. That's the same thing going on here, and it's so lightweight, easy to roll around. It stands 31 here. You're going to get the little Allen wrench that you're going to need, and you're just going to pop in this frame together. Very easy to do. It'll take you 5 minutes. My mom, she could do this, okay? So here are the 5 drawers. It stands 31.5 inches tall. It's your choice if you want to have it on the rolling rolling casters, or if you want to, if you look behind me, I think this one right here, it's stationary. So it's got the little feet, so you can have it where you can roll it and use it as you need it, but if you need it in the back of the closet or somewhere tucked away and to stay stationary, you can do that. Now it's got the composite wood top, which is a nice, sturdy, durable top. It can hold quite a bit of weight. In fact, you could put a 32-inch television on top if you needed to, and it would stay secure. Make sure that it's footed and it can hold that in position. If you need the deep drawers, it comes with 2 extra large, very deep drawers. They're 15 inches in depth, 11.25 inches going back, and then 3 smaller drawers that are 7.5 inches in depth. In fact, I'm going to open one up. I love how this young lady is using this with her computer.
Kind of like as a computer desk.
Like a little computer desk. Sometimes that's all you have room for. Now, this is wonderful. Look at the depth. I want you to be able to see how deep this is. Do you see what I'm doing here? So this is a great place for all those extra decorator pillows. I told Tina earlier, I said, not everything needs to be out all the time, okay? If you have those extra throws, so look, you can put your extra throws. This is a wonderful little chest if you have a guest room, and this way your visitors would have everything that they need right in there. And then you also have some of the smaller drawers, but even those smaller drawers can accommodate the throws very easily. So this is one way to use it for seasonal items. This is fantastic for seasonal clothing. Right now, we're swapping out some of our winter sweaters and bringing out the spring items. And if you have not yet done that, you will soon. I promise, spring and summer are coming. So you can put those seasonal items in here. Can you imagine how many sweaters I could tuck away inside, how many pairs of jeans? Maybe these are your skinny jeans, or maybe these are your fat jeans, depending on what's going on. Or jeans that you want to hang on to, you're not ready to part with. Wonderful for all of the seasonal clothing.
And I think, you know, I'm thinking the kids' room. Sometimes you don't want to purchase furniture and put it in the kids' room, because what do? They take markers and they mark all over, you know what I mean? You don't want to buy this big, huge, bulky thing in there. You just need a place for their toys or for the stuff that they haven't quite grown into or they're grown out of, whatever the case may be. This will just be perfect in the corner. You can put stuff in it. It's lightweight. It's not going to knock over. It's not going to do anything, but it's just enough storage for something like that.
Just enough storage for something. I like what you said for kids, but I don't know about you. Do you have a pet? You have a dog?
Oh, yeah.
How many dog accessories do you have? Puppy pads,
want to admit it.
Grooming brushes, doggy toys, doggy treats, dog food. I mean, my dog is this big. I cannot believe, it's like having a child.
It's so like 3 collars.
Right, all the collar. So you could have one earmarked with all of the, this could be your pet station. So we can keep bunny cob. I have a jar filled with bunny cob. I can keep all of my pet supplies here. Baby, if you're a grandma, don't be the grandma where your daughter or your son-in-law has to bring everything to the house. How about you have a little item like this and you fill it with diapers and baby wipes and you can change the baby. Wonderful. I'm using this one for work. So in here, I've got some work journals. I've got my work notebook in here. I can just tuck away if somebody's coming. I can put all of the excess in here very easily. So those are the 3 smaller drawers. And then over here, I have the larger drawers. I can put away my computer. Did you know a 17 and a half inch wide computer can even fit in here? You could put, you know those stands that hold the files?
Oh yeah.
You could put your files right here and use this for work. So you are really, look at the depth. Wow, I love that. Thank you for that, George. You can see really how large and big these drawers are.
So it's 2 of the bigger drawers.
2 of the extra large.
3 of the smaller drawers.
3 of the smaller or large. 3 large and 3 extra large.
There we go.
Okay.
That's more the correct terminology. The one you're looking at right now is the bronze option. So again, if that's kind of the color scheme of the room that you're thinking about or your home, that's option. And the one you're looking at is where it doesn't have the rolling wheels on it. It's got just the feet, so that's stationary. It'll stay there. But the one right next to it, also in bronze, has it in the wheel. So you choose. And you can change it up depending upon what's going on in your life. And this is the white, and then it has the gray in that. I think when we're talking about that storage, that it's storage, but a lot of them aren't the most eye-catching or appealing. It looks like we just needed a storage place. Because when you're talking about the dog items, I have right now, it's not very pretty. And that's where we put all of our stuff in there.
You put them anywhere. A great thing is to tuck things away. I like when things are not always seen. If I have something out, like I love how we've got the fruit here on set where it's decorative and pretty. If I wanted to take that fruit bowl and put it here, you know, just to remind me to grab some fruit, I can do that. But the fact that I can just move this around, where are you going to put it at home? I can tell you, if you don't have great storage in your closet, because I deal with everybody's closet all the time, it's such an area of difficulty for so many. Put this in the back of the closet. You probably have that wall in the back of the closet. And because this is only 11 and a half inches wide, so meaning, you know, from front to back, it's only 11 and a half inches. It's nice and narrow. This is going to allow you to place it in some of those smaller places. And it's not too tall, 31 and a half inches tall. This is going to work for you in so many places. Maybe you need more pantry room. You need more items to be stored away that way. This is what I was talking about, 11 and a half inches. So you could place this in the back of the closet, and you could put either seasonal clothing, you could put some shoe bags, some handbags in here. I want you using your handbag rack so that you can see your handbags, okay? But if they're seasonal, right, you can put the seasonal ones away very easily.
Dorms, smaller apartments.
I don't even know what you're doing. What about an RV? So many of us now are bringing, you know, having RVs and having recreation, but if there's not a lot of storage often or just not enough, this would work really well in an RV. And remember, it's the 2 metal frames that you're just going to attach. So here's the left side, okay? Here's the right side. You're just going to take those 2 metal frames, and you see it's just got these 4 little bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it comes with the little Allen wrench to actually put this on. So that's very simple. Once you do that, you don't have to take it apart again. You've got that composite wood hard surface top that can even accommodate a computer or a flat screen TV with its base, and then all of that storage that you can, you know, customize and use any way you want. Crafting, pet care, mobile office, any way that you can use this. This way you've got surface space as well as storage space.
Yes, so all together you're getting 5 drawers in this. So again, $74.95. This was originally almost $21 originally with us. So take advantage of the fact that we have it under $75 today. We've got that 4 flex payments available. So for under $19, that first flex payment, you can get this home. 5 flex payments if you use your HSN credit card. You are just gonna pick your color, bronze or that white gray, and the item number for this is 592237. This is exclusive here with us at HSN, but I just think it's just, for me, the thing that puts me over the edge is that it's just so nice looking.
It's so good looking. Now, if you know anything about me, I'm all about items being multifunctional. If I'm bringing an item into my home, it has to have multiple purposes. I could easily take out without the seasonal clothing. If I'm having company, this could become my Viennese table. I could put a couple of desserts on top. I could have napkins on one side. I could have table runners on the other side, or little coasters. I could make this a beverage station, especially a beverage station for the kids, right?
Yeah.
So I could load this with cups. I could have a beverage dispenser right here so that it's accessible for the kids. I could have water bottles on here, make this, you know, something that you could use for entertaining. You always need, you know this is true, right? You've got, even if it's 5 people coming over, 4 people coming over, now you've got something where you can wheel it around as you need it, set up a coffee station, you've got the coffee on the counter, put out the cups, the spoons, the saucers, the cream and sugar, so everybody can help themselves. This is how we're living today, and these items from StoreSmith, they're clever, they're unique, and they really solve the storage and organization problems and even entertaining problems that we have in our lives and in our homes.
And it looks like the wheels lock, right?
They can lock, yes.
Yeah, I see
the little locking casters.
Little locks on them.
So you wanna make sure they're unlocked, you can just lift them up, and you can keep them in place. But if you absolutely, you can lock it just like that. But if you absolutely want it to be secure, then just pop on the little feet. I like that it gives you that option.
Absolutely. So you see all the different ways. If you have binoculars and you need a place to put them, boom, right there in that top drawer. And then you're ready to go. You're bird watching. I didn't even think about that.
I don't have binoculars.
Like a bird watching
binoculars.
station. That's what she uses it
I'd be looking at my neighbors. They're like, what is she doing in her garage over there? Are you organizing your garage?
Next door to Alexandra. She's like,
our neighbors, I swear, this is a true story. Chris and Christina, God bless them. They were organizing, they were doing the garage. Troy says, did they look like they made a lot of progress? I said, I think you have to purge a lot. I want to see emptiness. I want to see,
she's over there like,
away.
Let me help you with that. Let me help you with that. You're so funny. Alexandra, thank you so much.
It's like they still have stuff.
Or maybe I do want you to be my neighbor. You'll come over and organize my whole life.
I'll say, you don't need that. Get rid of that. Give that away.
That's what she's all about. This was fabulous. I love the items that we already had this morning, but I do want to let you know about something that is coming up tomorrow. Guess who is back? Juliana Rancic is back tomorrow here at HSN with a Today's Special jumpsuit. I can't wait for you to see that. It's an all-in-one look that you can dress up or dress down, and she'll also be debuting her new skincare line called Fountain of Truth. So you're not gonna wanna miss this. I cannot wait to wear my TS tomorrow, my Juliana Rancic jumpsuit. I'm excited. Of course, you can always go to hsn.com, look up anything Juliana, G by Juliana, it's all on there. We're excited that she's decided that HSN is the home that she wants to debut her skincare line. So that'll be exciting tomorrow. I always just wanna give you a heads up. That customer pick that you just saw, huge, 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 huge. When we're talking about origami, around here, we call it like the origami craze, because I feel like everybody has like, if they get one, they have to get more. They love, the assembly is easy peasy. They love how durable it is. They love how functional it is. But on top of all of the storage greatness that we love from origami, they also do things that are more decorative, and they listen. When you guys say, okay, we love origami, we love what we have, can you give me something that's like a bookshelf that has like the nice little shelving on there that I can put my stuff, and it's very decorative and we can put it out and has a sleeker, slimmer design? Origami says, boom, there you go, it's here. It's the foldable steel 6-tier bookshelf. And when I said huge for customer pick, I looked this up last night, 1,004 5-star reviews on this. We've taken $20 off, so this is now under $100. You get 4 flex payments if you want to do this for $24.99 a month, 5 if you have the HSN credit card, and free shipping and handling. So we have 2 origami pieces, but I gotta have my girl with me if we're gonna talk origami. I have Rebecca Wood with us. She, of course, is always with me when we're talking about bettering our lives, because you're our lifestyle expert.
Thank you. Hi.
But I love that origami listens.
I do too. They actually said, you know, we heard from you. You love origami.
Yeah.
If you've never heard about origami, I'm going to show you why there is that craze. But we heard from you and you said, I love the way it looks. I love that I can store whatever I want, wherever I want, with ease. But I want something that might have maybe a little bit more of a decorative look.
Yeah.
And so that's what we gave you with this. And it is beautiful, but you still got everything you love about origami. This is how it's gonna come to you.
Did you blink?
Did you blink? I know, you broke it down just like, that's all you have to do. And when you wanna build it, you pull this right out of the box and you open it up. That is all you have to do. Here's where the magic happens. This is why origami can hold up to 70 pounds on each one of these shelves. This is that patented origami lock. You're just gonna thread it on the top and push down. That's all you, no screws, no wrenches, no leftover pieces where you're wondering, I really hope I didn't need that. Even this top shelf is already on. You do not have to connect it. You just flip it over and then you're gonna lock it into place, just like so. You're done.
If you go look at the customer reviews, which I always do.
Yes, me too, me too.
That was the #1 thing that everybody was talking about. This assembly could not be more easy.
Right.
They were saying getting it out of the box was probably the hardest thing. It's just getting out of the box. Once it was out, that was it.
That's
if you blinked, you would have missed it.
I mean, it literally took me maybe a minute and a half because I was actually explaining it as I was doing it. So really, really, it's under a couple minutes. But what we've done with this is we've added this beautiful lattice work to the side. So if you're using it as a bookshelf or really anything, you know that you have that support here to keep them in place. We also have, I'm gonna tip this so you can see that they're perforated. They're perforated shelves right here, which also adds a beautiful design element. Oh, thank you. That's a gorgeous shot right there. It's a beautiful design element, but say you're going to use this outside because guess what, guys? This is origami, which means powder-coated steel. You can use this indoors or outdoors. So you could use this for your flowers, for your garden. If you wanted to maybe have an herb garden here, you can water the plants right on here. It's perforated tops, then they could go right down and it dries and nothing's wrong. And gorgeous colors.
Well, the one you're demonstrating on right now is the orange.
Is the orange.
And it's really funny because when I was reading the review, somebody was saying, I could not find, like I wanted orange. That's what was going with my decor. I could not find shelving or like a bookshelf that was in the color that I wanted. They were like, thank you, origami.
That is so neat to hear. I love that. It's such a pretty color.
Yes.
But that's another thing we wanted to give you because you're using these all around your house. We read your reviews, we see all the different ways you're using them. So we want to give you options when it comes to color. So we've got the gorgeous sage. It's kind of relatively new within the last year or so, and people are really, really loving that sage. The orange, light yellow is my favorite.
Well, it must be everybody else's favorite too, because I think, are we under 50? Under 50 left in the light yellow.
Such a beautiful kind of a buttercream yellow. We have the platinum, which is a gorgeous color, especially if you're going for that industrial look. The black, and what we also have here, but we don't have on there is the emerald green, which is a very, very, very pretty, deep, rich emerald green. But these are a few of the different ways that you told us you are using this decorative bookshelves, and we wanted to share it with you. That's a really great thing. Go read the reviews because it's almost like a Pinterest board for ideas. People tell us, this is how I'm using it, this is how I'm using it.
And we're gonna run some of those at the bottom of the screen of those reviews. And when I say something's a huge customer pick, and I said the reviews are great, and I feel like sometimes if you get something home and it doesn't live up to your standards, you get a little worked up, you're like, right? You can't wait to go write a review to be like, I'm gonna warn the next person, this isn't the thing. But if you get something home and it does what you expected it to do, you're like, oh, that's great. But if something is even far beyond your expectations, you go and you're like, I can't wait to tell everybody. And 1,004 people decided, I thought this was a 5-star absolute. I love this. Can't wait to tell you it exceeded my expectations. For me, that's
I know. It really speaks volumes about origami.
Because we can show you everything here. We can show you all the ways to do it. But when people get it home, that's the thing.
I love it.
And these are real ways that people use them.
Real ways that we heard from you, and I love it. Crafters love it. And this is the light yellow, so you can see why it's such a beautiful, pretty picture. Picture perfect color for even a nursery. It would be great for a nursery. It's perfect for bathrooms, but we have it decked out here. And look at everything you can hold. Remember, to give you the dimensions as you're looking at this so you can kind of think, where could I use it? First of all, it's about 5.5 feet tall. It's 2 feet wide, and it's only 11 inches off the wall, that's it. If you're using the leveling feet, so if at home you have some uneven floors, they come with leveling feet. If you're using those, each of these shelves will hold 50 pounds for a total of 300 pounds of storage. If you have level floors, you don't need those. Each of those shelves will hold 70 pounds for 420 pounds of storage. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, and that goes back to it being so durable.
Yes.
It being something that you can, peace of mind.
You're gonna love it for the powder rooms, your small little bathrooms, because it's vertical storage. Remember, it's only 2 feet by 11 inches off the wall. You're getting tons of vertical storage here. So those tiny little bathrooms that don't have any kind of storage whatsoever, look at how gorgeous it is too. So you can really deck it out, put some decorative pieces on there, but also make sure you have your lotions, your potions. And because this is powder coated steel, you could put your hot tools right on there and not have to worry about it whatsoever.
And it's okay being in the bathroom where it's hot and steamy and moisture in the air.
Yes, moisture will not do anything. It's the color, what powder coated steel is the color is actually bonded to the metal. So even if you were to spill some bleach, say you're using this in your laundry room and you spill some bleach, wipe it up, it's not going to be corroded. Could you ever say that with the plywood and the cheaper materials out there? But with origami, you know you can. Love it for kind of a little bit of a pantry area where you could put your snacks. You can put all of the different utensils and things that you need at your disposal, but have no space for it. I have a lot of space in my kitchen, and I still need more. I always need more because I like to bake and cook. So I want everything I need. Instead of having to get on the ground, dig through my cupboards, I can have everything I really use a lot right here.
Right here, out in the open. And when I read the reviews, I looked, some people said I used it as a bookshelf. And they said I had boxes of books that were just sitting in a closet. I couldn't wait to get this home, unpack all of them, put them into my bookshelf. And because of the sides, I didn't need like bookends.
Exactly,
So
that's why we added that beautiful lattice work.
So the way they have it here.
Pretty it is. It's not just for decoration. Of course it adds kind of a delicate touch, a really pretty decorator's touch, but it's functional. You can, I mean, say you're gonna put DVDs on there as well. They're not going to fall over. Love that for the entertainment center.
They were talking about next to the TV, putting your modem on it, putting your router on it, putting your DVR, your whatever you need. It's almost like, it's one of those things you don't know where to put something. This is where you put it.
This is where you put it. And it's that great classic vertical storage that gives you space in very tight areas. You saw, real quickly, in case you weren't looking, remember, it's going to come to you just like this. You pull it out of the box and you let gravity do all of the work. All you have to do is thread this lock on place, push down, and that is what's going to secure whatever you put on here, whether it is expensive electronics or your books or plants, you know it's secure there with each one of them, each shelf holding up to 70 pounds. That top shelf's already connected. You just flip it over and then lock it into place, just like so. That's all you have to do. Within a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you're good to, no fighting with the husband.
No.
No getting grumpy. No bottles of wine.
Well, with anyone. I mean, you can still drink wine.
You can still drink the wine.
We're not saying you can't drink the wine. You get 6 tiers of this.
Tiers, and each one of them, remember, holding up to 70 pounds. It just depends on if you're gonna use those leveling feet. We put those there because we know a lot of us don't have those perfectly level floors. If you're using this out in the garage, so many times the garage are the areas that definitely aren't gonna have a level floor. So all you do to make it level is you just twist it to the perfect side until it doesn't rock anymore. Just
you mean I don't have to like take a little, cardboard, fold it up, and then put
napkins.
Oh, is that? No, you do it too. Don't tell me you don't do it. When the table wobbles and you're like, just stick cardboard underneath there. It'll stay there for the next 20 years while this table is being used.
But it does. But the beautiful colors too. Think of it all the different rooms. Kids rooms, craft rooms, laundry rooms, garages, work areas, bathrooms.
So orange. Light yellow, which is the most limited. We had under 50 last time we checked. Emerald green.
Love the emerald green too.
I love that that's what origami, they give us pops of color that maybe you don't see anywhere else in this kind of decor. And then they give us something if you want more of like a modern look of something. So that is the platinum. We also have it in the sage and the black. So we have lots of color options still available here. Don't forget, because right now we're running a thing with origami, and if you get anything over $99, we're doing free shipping and handling. So this falls within that. We will ship this to you with no cost, which means if you do the 4 flex payments, you can get this home for the first $25 payment that you make. If you do it with the 5 flex, that brings it down to what, $20? Yep, $20. $20, you could get this home and start adding it up. And we always talk about, Rebecca, again, when I read the reviews and people, you know, I was reading what they were saying, they all were saying, I got it, loved it, came back for another one. Came back for another one, because you all of a sudden realize in your home, oh, I could use it here, I could use it for that.
Yep.
So you have the free shipping and handling, you've got this great price, we've knocked it down $20. This is the time to see whatever the big hoopla is.
Yes, this is why people have come to me and said, I have 32 pieces of origami in my home. 32. That's a fact. Isn't that crazy?
I feel like there's somebody out there that maybe has more. We're gonna have to like,
I want to know it. Please tell us.
Like an origami off.
Oh, origami off.
Send me pictures of your house. I love this. Don't go anywhere. We have one more piece from origami.
You got it.
But I want to tell everybody at home about something pretty amazing for Customer Appreciation Month. How about I give you $25,000? Not me. HSN wants to give you $25,000. One lucky person, one lucky HSN family member is gonna walk away with $25,000. So if you wanna know how can it be you, this is what you do. You go to hsn.com, search the word sweepstakes, and then a page is gonna come up where you can enter. Once a day, every day until April 30th, you can enter in. And then, I'm so excited. We're gonna get to see who wins $25,000. And think about this, the only reason we're doing this is literally to say thank you. You don't have to purchase anything, you don't have to do anything. It's just about us wanting to do this for you. Okay, I said we had one more origami piece. It is another customer pick. Is there any origami piece that isn't a customer pick?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna have to go check because everybody loves it. This is the baker's rack. So it can absolutely be used as a baker's rack, but when you all got it home, you went crazy on how you're using it. And I think it's because the height of it and the surface space that we have on this, we've taken $30 off. This is now under $121 right now. Again, that free shipping and handling, because it's over that $99. We have it in the white and the bronze. It's still gonna be easy, it's still gonna be durable, it's gonna be everything. But I think that's what makes this origami piece different than anything else I've seen from them.
This is my favorite piece.
This one?
This particular one.
You've
this
seen them all, Rebecca.
I know. You know why? When you see something like this, I have built things like this before. I really have. Never the quality that you're gonna get with origami, and it is the biggest headache.
Yeah.
So when I saw this, I thought, okay, it really is gonna be more labor than the typical origami, and it's not. I don't even know how they do it, but they are brilliant when it comes to engineering. So you saw just the baker rack. You can have it just like this. You can also just have a standard if you wanted to take that top off. But when it comes to, again, it's gonna be very easy to put together. So I'm gonna take it out, real wood. Each of these have real wood. So if you have those appliances with the tiny little feet, never gonna go through.
Okay.
Love that. So every little detail of this was thought out. It is going to come to you, again, just flat packed like this.
That's how it comes in the box.
Yes. Again, you just open it up. We've got that same origami clasp in the back that you just thread through and lock down. Each of these will hold 75 pounds if you have those leveling feet.
Because I see a microwave behind you.
Yes, a microwave. Those stand mixers, those really expensive, heavy appliances, it's gonna hold it all. Again, that top shelf is right here. You're gonna flip it over and lock it into place. Now here's what you can do. You can have it just like this if you wanted to. Say you're gonna use this as another decorative rack. You can use it as a decorative rack. But you do want to use it as a baker's rack. My personal favorite. It's so pretty. Kind of has a farmhouse feel. Does that make sense? You're going to use these attachments here to put them into the little
again, super
slot.
easy.
So super easy. And then you're going to add the top part. this top part will even hold up to 8 pounds, just like that.
So if you hang something from it or
Yes.
put something on it.
So here, you can have the rack actually
Yep.
down and you could hang all of
Yep.
your utensils.
Yep.
If you wanted to actually use it as a rack,
Then
you're
just pop it
gonna
out.
pop it right up. So I was doing I love history of things.
Yeah.
It was like, why do they call it a baker's rack? It's because when you're baking, you'd put all of your fresh baked goods on top here to cool.
I
So
can
can
just
you
smell
imagine-
some pies right
I
now.
know. Cookies, I'm all about cookies. I love cookies. But how beautiful is this? Again, powder coated steel, real wood. Isn't this a gorgeous light wood all the way through too? All the way on the bottom and on the top.
And when we were talking about, I went and read the reviews, I saw how everybody else was using it. A lot of people said they used it exactly how we have it, you know, out
Decked
here.
out,
They did
right.
it for their kitchen. They put their mixers, they put all of their things, and they said, I needed a place and I love things to be out.
Yes.
I want to use it. I want to see it. I don't want to go in and out. And the worst thing about kitchen cupboards is they're deep. So you're putting things in and then something else is ahead of it. And now you have to do the game of doing all of that.
It's like a puzzle. It's like Tetris to
Yes.
try to get out and just to even bake. So you stop doing the things you love because it's too much work.
Yep.
Here, everything you need is right out here. You could make this your coffee cart if you wanted to on top and then use the two bottom for your baked goods if you wanted to. What I love about it is it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's storage that is absolutely stunning, whether you have the white and the light wood or the bronze and the light wood. Here is where we have that coffee cart kind of look here. One of my favorite ways to use it because in the morning, I am one of those that sleeps till the very, very last second. You know, some people get up and they're like, I want to enjoy my coffee. No, I sleep as much as I possibly can. So I don't want to have to go over here to grab a cup, over here to get the coffee. I want everything in one place. It does make your life run smoother.
Well, I'll tell you what, coffee has turned, was I telling you this yesterday? My husband, I feel like we, you know, moved into a new place and he's got the coffee maker, he's got all of his sugars, he's got his K-cups, he's got his mugs, he's got whatever. I feel like you have taken up an entire corner of the kitchen simply for coffee stuff here.
And then you can actually use the counter as a workspace.
Yeah,
right?
I get it
You
back.
can actually cook on the counter.
Right. What a novel idea.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, what a great, great idea. And I think that, you know, having this to put everything on here, and what do we always say? Out of sight, out of mind.
Out of mind.
Right.
So you double buy things or you just, you know how many times I've actually couldn't find my muffin pan?
Yeah.
So I go in and get another one and then I find the other one. I mean, you really only need one muffin pan. So this just really kind of makes your life run smoother. So many times when you're talking about organization, everybody wants to get organized. But you're overwhelmed with what it's going to take. A piece like this, typically if you're going to a big box store and buying another one, is a full day of work to build it easily. Again, I'm going to show you, this is minutes. If you're thinking, oh, is it heavy? 42 pounds. The whole thing is 42 pounds, very easy, very light. And then the other great thing about this is that if you were gonna do a built-in, I actually know somebody that hired and built a tea area. It was like a built-in, it was beautiful.
Like tea, like?
To make her tea. She loves tea, so she wanted a little, and she hired a carpenter. It was so much money, it's not funny. Here it is, and now when you move, take it with you. Take it with you.
That's the thing. By the way, say it again, how much it weighs?
42 pounds.
42 pounds, we're gonna ship it to you for free. Think about when was last time you shipped something that was 10 pounds? And how much it cost you.
And how much it cost,
right.
Exactly.
Today, we ship it to you for free. And when we're talking about the height of that top
the whole thing, if you have it all, it's 5 feet tall. So if you have this all the way up, it's going to be 5 feet tall, 3 feet wide, 16 inches off the wall.
Okay, so go right now. Think about the spot you're thinking about using this. Go see if that dimensions works out. And this is all you have to do when you get it home.
See, look how flat packed.
Look.
So even if you're like, hey, I really want to use this as an entertainment area just for even like your Easters, your parties, and then you don't want to use it, this is going to fit anywhere you have the tiniest of spaces. It is a storage solution, not a storage problem. When you're ready to open it up again, just open it up. That's all you have to do. Do you hear that? I love how strong and tough that is. And you don't even have to think twice about it because it's powder-coated steel.
Rebecca's like, did you
wood.
hear that?
Did you hear it? Here's that patented origami lock that you're gonna thread on top, push down. that is what is going to ensure that you're going to have your stand mixer that cost an arm and a leg.
Right.
Your microwave be safe and know that it's protected.
Well, this shelf that you're gonna put on and lock in, some people were saying they use that kind of as like their DIY station.
Oh,
so yeah. Because that's perfect height. They're using this to do stuff and then store everything else that you have going on.
Well, take this out to your garage. You know somebody who does woodworking?
Oh,
this is great. You know anybody who does crafting? This is gonna be great too. I know there's some people who like to hang whatever they're sewing because or like even knitting, so all of their threads don't get combined, so that's a great way to use it as well. You can just use it as a 3-tier shelf if you wanted to and not use the top rack. I want that top rack because I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's even more function for my house, more storage for my house. I just put those 2 attachments in there like that. And then I'm going to add the actual baker's rack. Simple. See, they fit into each other just like a puzzle piece.
What, we made this already, 2 or 3 times?
Oh yeah, I'm talking you through it.
Right,
That's
it's so easy. So when you get this home, this isn't leave it in the box and wait for somebody to come help or we gotta get tools out or anything. When you get it home, you get to start using it right away. I wanna get it, I wanna start using it, I wanna put it together, I wanna start finding a home for it and putting stuff on. You absolutely can do that. So if you're putting it in the kitchen, people are saying they use it as like their open pantry.
Oh, I love that. Yes, so many times you only have those little closet pantries. Yes. No space at all. Here, you're gonna get that gorgeous space.
Absolutely.
And look at how pretty that is. Doesn't it have kind of a cottage? Yeah.
It goes back with that. If you have an all-white kitchen, this will look beautiful.
So if you want something a little bit more white, the cool tones, that white is gonna be beautiful, bright. It's gonna add a bright pop of color even into the darker areas. If you want something a little more warm, this bronze is really gorgeous. It's a deep, deep bronze, but both of them have that light wood that's stunning.
And when we say wood, we don't mean,
So in fact, what I like to show here, I'm gonna pop this, I'm gonna do this one more time. Wanted to show you this as well. If you want this as a shelf, you can use it as a shelf. If you want it to hold all of your utensils, grilling. If you're out grilling or anything like that, you can hang all of your utensils there. But I wanted to show you that it's real wood all the way through. So many times if you're buying something, they're gonna skip there. They'll just put some real wood here and it's gonna be plywood underneath. This is real wood.
It's wood.
Yes.
This is really like a piece of furniture that you are getting that's going to hold a lot of the weight. What's the weight again for each shelf?
For each one is 70 pounds.
70 pounds. So when you see the big mixer, when you see the microwave on it, when you see certain things, no problem. Literally no problem. But I feel like get your counter space back, get your pantry, you know, all your items are all stuffed and everything, get it out, get anything that you use and you just feel like I need to see it, it needs to be out, I need it to be functional, I wanna be able to grab it and go whenever I'm ready. This is the solve for that, but not only that, it looks so nice.
It's beautiful. This is my favorite piece. This is why it's my favorite piece. There's just a touch to it that's a decorator's touch, but it really adds. You don't look at that and think, oh, that's storage, or oh, that's shelving. Right. It's a piece. It's a piece of furniture you're going to love for years and years. Powder-coated steel, remember, and real wood. Now, without even talking, if you want to talk, I'm going to show you again. So it's going to come to you just like this. You open it up. You lock it into place.
Here's the delivery man in the box. Okay, I'm taking out the box. I unfolded it, locked it in, did the top one, locked that one in. Oh, I decided I want to use this as, you know, the full thing with everything.
I love the commentary.
We're gonna put that in there. And then we're gonna put the top on. All right,
I mean, honey, that's what? How long was that? How long do you think that was?
We needed to stop.
20 seconds? Is that 20?
Literally, you could have this locked, loaded, and put everything on there in less than 10. Yeah, right. In less than 10. Minutes. You could have a whole section already, and I feel like you're already thinking about it in your home, where this will go, what you'll put on it, free shipping. Please take advantage of that, because when you're gonna ship something this substantial, it's gonna cost extra. So we're taking $30 off of this today. It takes it down to $120.95. You can break this into 5 flex payments, every one. $6 if you use your HSN credit card. So you could get this home for $24.19, that first payment for you. Bronze or white is what you have available.
Yep.
We did 2 great origami pieces today.
I love them. They're very good pieces. I agree.
Your favorite.
Favorite one right here.
Absolutely. We're going to tell you more about customer appreciation.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
With so many places to shop, we wanted to say
that your loyalty doesn't go unnoticed.
So, to celebrate Customer Appreciation Month,
we're making the entire month of April all about you.
We're giving away $1,000 a day to your favorite charities.
So many extras for HSN credit card holders.
And one lucky winner will win $25,000.
It could be you.
From all of us, we'd like to say...
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-30